Imagine standing in the shadow of one of history's most iconic structures, surrounded by the remnants of a bygone era, where thousands once gathered for breathtaking spectacles and heart-pounding dramas. The Colosseum, an engineering marvel of ancient Rome, is not merely a stone amphitheater, it is a symbol of human ambition, ingenuity, and the dark complexities of civilization. But why did this grand structure capture the hearts and minds of an empire? What hidden secrets does it harbor, and what lessons can we glean from its storied history? Stay with me as we unravel the captivating tapestry of the Colosseum's origins, its awe-inspiring architecture, and the secrets that have persisted through the ages, beckoning us to explore deeper. When it was completed around 80 AD, the Colosseum was the largest amphitheater ever built. It could seat an estimated 50,000 spectators, a staggering figure that reflects the sheer grandeur of this Roman architectural wonder. But you might be wondering, what allowed such a gigantic structure to be built in the first place? The answer lies in the innovative engineering techniques used by the Romans, which continue to inspire architects and engineers to this day. One of the secrets lies in the materials used for its construction. The Colosseum was built primarily from travertine limestone, tuff, a volcanic stone, and brick-faced concrete. These materials were not just chosen for their availability but for their exceptional strength and durability. The combination of these elements allowed the Colosseum to withstand the test of time, enduring earthquakes and the ravages of nature for nearly 2 millennia. Can you imagine how the ancient Romans sourced these materials, transporting vast quantities over challenging landscapes just to create such a monumental structure? Another captivating fact is the ingenious design of the Colosseum's hypogeum, or underground chamber. This labyrinthine network of tunnels was where gladiators waited for their moment of glory and where animals were kept before entering the arena. It was a complex system of elevators and trapdoors that allowed for seamless and thrilling entrances, surprising both the audience and the combatants themselves. Isn't it stunning to think that the adrenaline-pumping drama of gladiatorial combat was orchestrated with such meticulous planning? What kind of experience would that have been for a spectator witnessing those dramatic reveals firsthand? Now, let's shift our gaze to the Colosseum's unique ability to host a variety of events, from gladiatorial contests and hunts to naval battles, known as naumachii. Yes, you heard me right, they flooded the arena for these water battles, showcasing an engineering feat that seemed almost magical. Can you fathom the logistics required to fill such a large space with water, not once but multiple times for public entertainment? It truly showcases a blend of practical science and the sheer desire of Romans to push the boundaries of entertainment. But why did the Romans build this colossal arena in the first place? This curiosity provokes a deeper reflection on the nature of power and control. The Colosseum was designed to entertain the masses, a tool for political leaders to win favor and quench the thirst for spectacle among the populace. It acted as a stage where the grandeur of the empire was showcased, serving not only to entertain but also to distract. In times of unrest or dissatisfaction, what better way to placate the masses than with free spectacles? It surely echoes the age-old saying, bread and circuses. As we peel away the layers of the Colosseum, an emotional thread weaves through its stones. Can you imagine the atmosphere on those days of grand spectacles, with the cheers of tens of thousands echoing against the arches? But beyond the thrill and excitement lay tragedy. The life of a gladiator was often brutal and short. It's hard to reconcile this harsh reality with the joyfulness of the events held there. What was the cost of entertainment for those who fought and suffered for the crowd's amusement? Now, let's delve deeper into another hidden aspect of this extraordinary structure, its acoustic engineering. Have you ever thought about how sounds were amplified in such a vast space? The Colosseum wasn't just about combat, it was an auditory experience as well. The shape and materials of the structure allowed sound to reverberate, meaning that the crowd's roar could be heard clearly by the gladiators in the arena. This careful attention to acoustics added an element of drama and intensity that must have resonated deeply with everyone present. What other secrets might the structure hold about the multi-sensory experiences crafted by its creators? The Colosseum's very design tells a story. Its elliptical shape and tiered seating were more than just for aesthetics. They were meticulously planned for visibility and engagement. Every aspect was designed with the audience in mind. The architectural designs that emerged from the hands of Roman engineers laid the groundwork for future arenas and stadiums worldwide. Could the genius of Roman architecture and engineering have shaped the very way we experience sports and performances today? But the story of the Colosseum doesn't end with its construction. Over the centuries, it has undergone significant transformations, facing challenges that would have broken lesser constructions. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Colosseum fell into a state of disrepair, looted for its stones and materials. Nevertheless, it stands proudly as a testament to resilience. Being repurposed by the Catholic Church, Protestant religions, and even as a fortress, the Colosseum is a symbol of continuity through change. What does this transformation reveal about society's relationship with history and heritage? Engaging with the legacy of the Colosseum also introduces us to a deeper mystery, the perception of gladiators in Roman society. Were they mere entertainers, or did they hold a different place within the social hierarchy? Contrary to popular belief, successful gladiators could achieve fame and even wealth. Some had fan followings comparable to modern sports stars. They were revered by the masses and yet lived lives filled with danger. There is a poignant contradiction in their existence. They were trained to fight and die for entertainment, yet their triumphs made them heroic figures. How do we reconcile this dichotomy? As we reflect on the interplay between engineering skills and societal values, we find ourselves drawn to another fascinating dimension of the Colosseum, the architectural innovations. The Romans employed arches and vaults, employing an understanding of physics that was unrivaled at the time. These developments allowed for the great interior spaces and grand vaults that defined not only the Colosseum but many structures to follow. It stirs a sense of awe, knowing that these methods are still in use today. The question remains, just how deeply did the ingenuity of Roman engineers influence modern architecture? A particularly striking feature of the Colosseum is its intricate system of entrances and exits, designed to manage the flow of thousands of spectators. With over 80 entrances, the Romans mastered crowd control in a way that many modern arenas still strive to achieve today. This foresight not only enhanced safety but also allowed for efficient egress in case of emergencies. Isn't it fascinating how ideas conceived millennia ago still resonate with our contemporary practices? The Colosseum's design is a blueprint of foresight, echoing a sophisticated understanding of human behavior and the need for safety in public spaces. With every revelation, we inch closer to understanding why this immense structure captures our fascination even today. The Colosseum stands not just as a relic of ancient Rome but as a reservoir of stories lingering in its stones, a chronicle of ambition, fear, and thrills that lie at the heart of human experience. But the secrets of the Colosseum continue to unfold. What might we learn from it that echoes into our present and future? In our quest to uncover the myriad of secrets the Colosseum holds, let's look toward the future. The restoration and preservation efforts have advanced into the 21st century, with exciting new technologies that strive to maintain the integrity of this ancient structure while accommodating millions of visitors worldwide. What innovations are being implemented to ensure that future generations can appreciate this marvel just as we do today? As we pause here, reflecting on the remarkable journey through the Colosseum's hidden depths, it's clear that the intricacies of its design, the richness of its history, and the lessons it imparts form an indelible legacy. Stay tuned, as we venture into the second part of our exploration, where more astonishing secrets await discovery, along with how the Colosseum's significance continues to grow in our cultural conscience, reminding us that even stone carries the weight of history and human emotion. What unfolds next will surely leave you speechless. As we journey further into the Colosseum's storied past, it becomes increasingly evident that this monumental structure has transcended mere brick and mortar. Its legacy is not only enshrined in the ruins but also embedded in the collective consciousness of humanity, a lasting testament to the intertwining narratives of power, culture, and resilience. What strikes me as particularly remarkable is how the Colosseum serves as a metaphor for the very evolution of Roman society and, in many ways, our own. While it reflects a civilization consumed by spectacle and entertainment, it also highlights their architectural prowess and social complexities. Each event hosted within its walls tells a story, reflecting the desires, fears, and values of the people who filled its seats. The echoes of combat and the cheer of the crowd are long gone, yet they resonate through time, reminding us of the human condition, our quest for glory, our engagement with mortality, and the relentless pursuit of meaning. In exploring the emotional imprint of the Colosseum, one cannot overlook the artistic representations it has inspired through the centuries. From Renaissance paintings to modern films, artists have sought to capture the grandeur and the drama of this iconic space. Consider how films like Gladiator and countless documentaries have reintroduced us to the drama that unfolded in this grand amphitheater. They take us back to a time when courage was tested under the watchful eyes of thousands, allowing us to ponder what it means to be a hero in the face of mortality. This ongoing fascination speaks volumes about our intrinsic need to connect with stories that echo through time. But let's shift our focus to the site's role in the broader tapestry of religion and philosophy. The Colosseum eventually became entwined with the narratives of faith and martyrdom in early Christianity. In the same amphitheater where gladiators fought for their lives, countless Christians were martyred for their beliefs, evoking a sense of deep irony. How can we reconcile the duality of this space, where brutal entertainment coexisted with profound expressions of faith? This juxtaposition invites contemplation about the evolution of values in human societies, illustrating how a symbol of violence and domination became a landmark of faith and suffering. From its days as a venue for spectacles to its pivotal role in the cultural and religious dialogues of later centuries, the Colosseum has transformed time and again. It is a living relic, one that continues to echo the complexities of human life. As we reflect on its symbolic metamorphosis, we might ask ourselves, how do modern societies grapple with symbols of their own past, whether they evoke pride or shame? The unfolding narrative of the Colosseum challenges us to engage with our history, ensuring that we understand the implications of the structures we create and the legacies we leave behind. As we further dissect the modern implications of the Colosseum, we can discuss its role in tourism and economic development today. The iconic structure garners millions of visitors each year, generating significant revenue for Rome and serving as a crucial cultural nexus. However, this raises pressing questions about sustainability and preservation. Amidst the throngs of tourists, how do we ensure that the Colosseum's integrity is maintained? What balance can be struck between honor and preservation, a sentiment echoed in public discourse regarding other historical landmarks around the world? To maintain its status as a beacon of history, ongoing restoration efforts are crucial. Over the years, extensive initiatives have aimed to restore the Colosseum to its former glory, using a blend of advanced technologies and traditional techniques. Such efforts highlight both the commitment to preserving history and the complexities of modern urban development. Can we secure a future for structures like the Colosseum while respecting their past? It is a question that bridges the disciplines of architecture, archaeology, and environmentalism, reminding us of the delicate balance between reverence for history and the imperatives of contemporary life. Perhaps even more intriguing is the dialogue around the Colosseum as a site for cultural gatherings, performances, and events in today's world. Imagine a modern festival celebrating the intersection of art, history, and innovation against the backdrop of the Colosseum's ancient stones. Such an event could bridge generations, drawing on the site's rich history while inspiring new narratives that harmonize past and present. The potential for creative engagement within its walls not only breathes new life into the structure but also invites contemporary audiences to interact with history in ways that were previously unimaginable. The Colosseum also serves as a powerful monument in discussions about ethics and human rights. In contemporary contexts, it stands as a poignant reminder of the human capacity for both greatness and cruelty. Ephemeral performances and art installations shedding light on the plight of modern gladiators, those who engage in struggles for survival under oppressive regimes or societal constraints, could cultivate empathy and inspire action. The legacy of the Colosseum as a stage for life and death struggles prompts a vital reflection on how society treats its most vulnerable members. Just as the roars of the Colosseum's audience dictated the fate of gladiators, modern society holds the power to uplift or disregard those who seek justice, understanding, and dignity. This dialogue democratizes history, allowing the Colosseum to transcend beyond a symbol of power and grandeur. It connects us to a universally shared struggle for identity, freedom, and respect in an ever-evolving world. At its essence, the Colosseum becomes a conduit for reflection on the nature of human experience itself, our triumphs, tragedies, and aspirations. In contemplating the influence of the Colosseum on our collective consciousness, we must also consider how it informs our understanding of cultural heritage. In a world marked by rapid change and globalization, the preservation of landmarks like the Colosseum serves as a touchstone for identity. The notion of heritage encompasses not only the physical structure but also the stories, traditions, and values that have been woven into its fabric. By preserving the Colosseum, what cultural narratives are we upholding? How do we choose to remember, reinterpret, and pass on these stories across generations? As we draw closer to a conclusion, consider this: the Colosseum encapsulates the spectrum of human emotion and expression. It is both a reminder of our darkest moments and a celebration of the human spirit's resilience. It touches on themes of power, mortality, love, and sacrifice, weaving together the threads of history into a rich tapestry that continues to inspire thought and dialogue. The stories held within the Colosseum's walls serve as a reminder that we are not mere spectators in the theater of life. We hold the power to shape our narratives, challenge injustices, and create meaning in our own lives. Just as the events that played out in the arena were contingent upon the will of the populace, so too are our futures shaped by the choices we make today. In closing, we must ask ourselves, what does the Colosseum mean to us in our contemporary world? It encourages us to reflect on the legacies we inherit and the foundations we build upon. Let us carry forward the lessons of the past, informed by both the triumphs and the tragedies of those who walked before us. As we venture forth into the future, may the Colosseum continue to resonate with the echoes of our shared humanity, a steadfast reminder of the beauty, complexity, and fragility of our existence. In honoring this ancient monument, we celebrate a mosaic of stories, theirs and ours, forever entwined in the annals of history and human experience. The tales of the Colosseum beckon us to listen, to learn, and to engage with the world around us, ensuring that its legacy endures for generations yet to come. What will our stories be, as we pen the next chapter in this remarkable continuum of human history?